Hey gang, just a really quick video on the Fox factory Stepcast 34 that we've got on the front of the NBA test mule. And you can read about that in the brand new issue of NBA, which is hitting the stands really soon. But here's just a quick go over. We're having a good time on this fork. Fundamental differences here. So you can see the name Stepcast comes from that bottom moulding that basically shaves weight and apparently adds a little bit of stiffness as well. The guys from Fox say that they haven't lost any torsional stiffness, even though they've lost about 200 grams in weight on average. Depends on the fork spec that you pick. Other weight saving device down here is the axle, which is called a Cobalt, named after Jeff Kabush, who's a marathon racer of some note. So no quick release for this fork. It's just a 6mm Allen key. Allows you to get a bit of a reef on there. Maximum of a 180mm rotor, which we've got bolted to the front of our Norco, and 120mm of travel. And unlike other Fox products, you can't actually change that. The length of the air shaft is fixed thanks to that reshaped lower. So we go up here, out of the sun, you've got your high speed compression controls that are pretty normal. You can also control the low speed compression if you want to add a little bit of platform or a little bit of firmness to the most open mode. So you've got the open mode there, and you've got medium, and then you've got firm all the way down there. So we've been running it pretty much in medium, a little bit of open, and maybe adding a turn of the low speed in the middle there just to stop it diving. But the performance has been great out of the box. With a Kashima coat, of course, that it's a fancier coat that basically means that there's not as much stiction or friction between the inners and outers. So out of the box, it feels great. Obviously, rebound control on the bottom. The big tester aboard this, the 110 kilo unit, and so we're running about 95 psi. So tell you what, this might even be a keeper. This is a 110mm travel bike. So the fork matches really well with that number. But of course, if you've got something a little bit longer legged, you might want a 130 or a 140mm fork. So it's unusual that it's just the one length. So it does sort of preclude it from being fitted to a lot of bikes. But you're still running a hardtail, 29er hardtail. Boy, this would be a gun fork. So that is it. That is the Fox factory Stepcast 34. You can read all about that in the next issue of NBA, which is on the stands really soon.